friends, Terry here from A Simpler Life, and today is going to be really short. Allergies. So no headache today, but I can feel it. So got the chicken stock already processed. I'll shoot up pictures as I'm talking about it. Made 8 pints. House smelled really good this morning when I was doing it. So I told Mr. Jerry, I said, you know, if you could find low sodium in the store, that would work. But he says he can't find low sodium in our area. But my friend Shar, who does this all the time, says that once we had the homemade stuff, it's going to taste so much better than the store. But, you know, like I said yesterday, you got to do what you got to do. And, yeah, we don't use too much. Well, we do in the winter months because we tend to make more soups. But it gave us a lot of chicken, and he's got it all shredded up. So I got that done, and then I've been crocheting on the mosaic blanket, and I don't know how many rows I got left to do. I just know a whole page. So if I had to guess, maybe less than 20 rows. So, and so I'm really pushing that in the evenings. I got my jelly roll thing done yesterday, the tubes, and now I have to set up everything on the machine if I want to start doing for the rug. But I haven't done that yet because the way I was feeling today. And you ever get that with your allergies where all of a sudden you start coughing because you got that tickle in your throat, and then you got to blow your nose, and like I told my friend, 'tis the season of ragweed. So both kitties are finally down and out. Mr. Jerry went to his estate sale, found some more tools, and then he came back. He took a cat nap, and we both have had lunch. And then I started up on my Stitches of Love, the embroidery block. And I'm doing, this time, the Bliss. It's called Bliss. And so I started doing some of that. And then I stopped and took the stock out of the pressure canner because it was done. Made myself a sandwich and got some more to drink, Crystal Light. I usually have pink lemonade, but I found some on Amazon, some grape, and I really like grape, so I'll probably have to order more on Amazon because we can't find it in our local area. But other than that, I don't have any plans. Last night we went outside and checked the garden. And it's a good thing I did because my cauliflower, it's been too hot for it. And I know it's been too hot, but it still was looking good. And until yesterday when it was so humid. And then we got all the rain. One of the plants, it basically was rotten, just rotten. I had 5 plants, and out of the 5, 1 was rotten, and 2 had little heads on it like that, but they didn't look good. And so we just pulled them. Cleared that bed right out, got rid of them. And then went into the garden, and on my big trellis as you walk in, I have one type of cucumber on the left and one type of cucumber on the right. And then I have Roma tomatoes on both sides. And the one on the left has just been looking awful, just awful. And so yesterday, Jerry pulled that whole side off because even the cucumbers that were coming on were not looking good. So it just acted like it was at, you know, cucumbers or any type of plants, you know, they have their life cycle, and that's what it looked like. The Roma tomatoes, we got quite a bit on there now, and 2 of the plants are way above, a foot above the trellis. Jerry's going to have to get a ladder to get those tomatoes. Let's see. The celery's starting to grow back. I'm not for sure if it has time before our first frost. The Pontiac potatoes, those are going to be ready to harvest before the Kennebecs because they're pretty much gone. The tops, they're about brown. They have a little bit of green in them, but I would say by Labor Day weekend, we'll probably be able to dig those up. He's starting to get some butternut squash and some acorn squash, and we are getting peppers. They're just starting to turn colors, and I have planted yellow, purple, and chocolate brown. And so those are starting to turn their colors. And my little California ones now, they're not ready because I checked them. They're supposed to be yellow, but now they're kind of turning almost an orange. So we'll see what they end up being. The cantaloupe is just coming on gangbusters. Of course, it's got a little something in the leaves too, and so we cut all the leaves that we could get to off. And I told him he's probably going to have to go spray the garden. He hasn't yet, but we did find a cantaloupe that is already about this big, and the rest are little itty bitties. And I've never grown cantaloupe before, and if you have you ever ran into this? I mean, it's been really humid. I googled it and it said that it's normal for this, but they all the little ones, they look like they're just so fuzzy and full of white hair all around it. And I was thinking, oh my Galanta, what's gotten into that? And according to Google, that is normal. That's how they, that fuzziness will turn into the shell that you have, the outer shell. So let's hope Google was right, because there's a lot of them. It was really weird to see. Almost looked like a little, at the crafts, those little hairy balls, you know, that's what it looked like to me, or a fuzzy caterpillar. So the green beans that I have, something is attacking the leaves, but they're still growing. So, but other than that, you know, it's like Jerry said, it's just been not the year for the garden. But I have a feeling that's how it's going to be from now on. So, but then we came in last night. His back is doing much better. He could tell that he went to an estate sale today. I don't know if he's put a patch, one of those heat patches on. He said he didn't this morning because his back felt okay. But yeah. But other than that, I don't know what else is going on. I had the windows open, so this is probably due to the windows being open yesterday and today, because ragweed is one thing that really gets me. And so, because this morning it was like 67 degrees out and it was kind of cool, so I opened up a couple windows in the sunroom. And then when I was doing the chicken stock, the house got warm and I got warm, and so I closed those windows up and put the air on out in the sunroom. So, but yeah, have not. Last night I went into the closet here to look at more fabric. I just don't have any. I don't have fall fabric. I don't even have Halloween fabric. And of course my head was still aching. I ended up taking more ibuprofen before I went to bed. It was after 1 before I could go to sleep. And then Nala kept jumping up on the bed and waking me up. And when she gets so lovey-dovey, her loud Siamese meow comes into a soft cooing. It's the sweetest thing ever. But she just wants attention, and she'll just stay there for about 5 minutes and then she leaves. So and Simba has not been in the bedroom at night. He has not been in bed with us, and this morning it's because he's sleeping in his kitty tower at the top. So, and Miss Nala has discovered Brother's other chair he likes to sit out with Mr. Jerry. And so she's starting to encroach on his areas, and he's not liking it. We have to get after him a little bit, and sometimes we have to get after her, because, you know, when she's up in a window and she can jump straight down, she thinks she needs to come over where he is and just walk right by him. It's like, you little stink bot. But yeah, but other than that, I had planned on, I was going to set the camera up and chit chat with you as I embroidered, and some other things, but not today. I don't have the system where I can have the camera that has like a gooseneck that comes over my lap. I have the tripod that's just straight up and down. If I could have gotten it so it would curve over and I could record doing it that way in the recliner, but so instead you just get pictures and you get to see me, I guess. But other than that, Saturday I'm supposed to get another order in from that embroidery Stitches of Love, so I'm trying to catch up on that. Haven't been sock knitting, just not feeling it right now. I think that's because I want to get that blanket done. And oh y'all, you know, yesterday I was telling you how the diamond dot painting stuff from Diamond Art, you know, how expensive it was, and how, you know, geez, I'm going to use what I have, I'm not going to order anything. Do you remember hearing that? I must have just wiped it out. Where were you when I needed you to say you don't need to order anything? Oh, I was looking on the site this morning, and of course now that I've talked about it, it shows up on my Facebook feed and all that stuff. And on YouTube, all you do is look at one and then they all come in, it seems like. There was a gal, well no, what I did was I went on Diamond Art Club website and I was looking at different paintings and stuff, and the two artists I always liked was the Chuck Pearson and Donna Gellinger. Yeah. Anyways, I do like those two. So I went to his and I was looking, And they had one for $26, which was unusual, and I don't know why $26. And it was a orange covered bridge, but I already got one of his that has the bridge and a house and the pond, and this is just the bridge. And so to me it was like, no, you got one with a bridge, even though it's $26. It would have been $10 for shipping. And if you're a first time order, they do give you a code to get, I think, 20% off, something like that. So anyways, because I haven't ordered in a long time, I got a 20% discount. So when I saw one of hers, I went on all that she's got listed, because what they do is they list these artists who do all these drawings. They do them for cross stitch, they do them for diamond dots, they do them for a lot of things like that. And once they turn their painting into like a diamond dot or cross stitch, it goes back to that artist for them to approve it. And so I was looking at hers, and she had one, and I just really liked it. It had dragonflies, it had a faith quote on it, and it was like $57, something like that. And then I got 20% off. I could have done the 4 weeks, you know, where you take it out so much every 4 weeks, or I could just bite the bullet to pay it at one, and that's what I did. So yeah, I got another one. It's that rabbit hole, I'm telling you. They do have on Amazon, if you look under Diamond Art Club, they do have some that are the smaller sizes, like a, oh, my nose itches, like a 10 by 16 or 10 by 12, something like that. It's actually their little canvas and all that stuff, and it is, you know, a way to see how you know, their quality is and stuff like that. So no, I didn't. So I'm hoping that when the other they're called drills pieces come in, the organizer, then I'm going to try to set down sometime and record me kitting up a kit. We'll see how it goes. So no promises, but we'll see how it goes. But because it might be boring, you know. So, but anyways, I'm going to let you guys go so I can go out and get my drink that I forgot. But yeah, 'tis the season for sneezing. Thanks again, my friends, and hopefully you are having a great day, and that you're not dealing with allergies, and whatever you're doing is bringing you happiness and joy, and life is good for you. So, talk to you soon, my friend.